Rebecca Pittman joining us. She's a local author. Her new book is called T.J. Finnel and the Well of Ghosts. Congratulations on what, your first fiction?
This is my first fiction, my 8th published book, but my first work of fiction. Now, fiction's a whole nother animal.
Yeah.
You are buried, like for instance with you and I doing children's fiction,
Yeah.
You've got a lot of competition.
They say it's one of the most competitive.
It's pretty bad, like 119,000 people you're competing against on Amazon to get your book on the first page. But here's the interesting thing, Paul, is that everything has switched so much to independent publishing. So now people can go to, for instance, CreateSpace on Amazon,
Yeah.
create your own book and publish it within days, and it's free.
Yeah.
And start bringing in royalties. So there's this whole new market of people that could not get their foot in the door with a traditional publisher, and they're able to publish their book, hold it in their hands, and it's very exciting.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling, and I've done that in the past, and also have just with the internet. I mean, it's like a free platform that anybody can get onto. I started writing because I started writing more, I guess, more focused, in a more focused way because of the internet. Because I feel like we were born at just an absolutely revolutionary time. Kind of like when the printing press was born. Before the printing press, nobody could read. And then the printing press came out and it expanded literacy and education in such a huge way. And the internet's like the printing press on steroids. And we're so much more empowered nowadays.
The social media is huge.
Yeah. I mean, we can
What a tool.
we can reach out to so many people. There is no limit on what your average ordinary person can do. And so I think it's a really great time, and I appreciate you. Did you self-publish T.J. Finnel?
I did. That one and my new book, Troubleshooting Men, What in the World Do They Want, are the two that I did self-publish, but the other 6 were through 2 traditional publishers. I wanted to have more of my own power over T.J., because I'm doing some philanthropic things with this. $1 from each of the sales goes to Children's Hospital Colorado,
Okay.
to the Joshua School for Autism, and to Base Camp, which is before and after school enrichment.
Right.
I don't know that I could have donated money going through a traditional publisher.
T.J. Finnel and the Well of Ghosts. You said it's 14 years in the making. Your
Yeah.
first fiction. Tell us about the book. What's the story?
T.J. Finnel is an 11-year-old boy that, due to something mysterious that happened to him when he was much younger, is afraid of just about everything. And it's just his luck that his dad lost his job and they have to move into their spooky grandfather's 110-year-old mansion that happens to sit next to the most haunted woods in America. And in the center of the woods is this ancient well with secret symbols that happens to be a portal to other dimensions.
Wow.
And these creatures, actually the constellations come to life in the book, some evil, some not. They start coming through the well into our world and all heck breaks loose. So TJ's grandfather's a famous artist, and lunar potion from another dimension is accidentally spilled into his paints. And so when he's painting and moonlight hits his paintings, the creatures come to life. And one of them pulls him into the painting, and they have to go into the Well of Ghosts to find him, and they take along Twicket, who came from another dimension. He's a talking trollhead walking cane, and he is hilarious in the book. So they have to go into the Well of Ghosts to the Spectre lands, and there's Barnacle the pirate who sails the skies in his ship of stars, and all these characters, and lots of twists and turns at the end, which is what the adults are enjoying.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen, so it's fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
T.J. Finnel and the Well of Ghosts is at Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble. We're talking with Rebecca Pittman. Special event coming up at the end of October. October 25th, you'll be doing a book signing at the Barnes & Noble in Fort Collins.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'll be there from 11 to 1. We're actually going to raffle off Twicket. I made this one. It's a prototype. We're going to make another one that'll be a limited edition, and we're going to raffle him off
Very nice.
during the book signing.
Excellent. So you said that it was 14 years in the making.
Yeah.
Is it the kind of thing that just kind of floated into your head and the story developed and you thought about it as you drove along and you said, one of these days I'm going to get it down?
Yeah, you're sleeping and you're going, Twicket, leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep.
It's a lot of characters.
And you miss it when you're finished. Did you find that with your book, that you actually miss the characters when you're done?
Well, I'm still working on other ones, so, they're always with me.
Isn't that the best?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have my book coming out, Stranded in a Snowstorm, on November 11th, and there's still 2 more stories that I'm writing yet that are floating around in my head. So they're still always with me.
The thing I like about your book is it's so reader friendly. I mean, this is the perfect length, and your illustrations are amazing. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it is very exciting, and I'm looking forward to working with Barnes & Noble and the local bookstores and just seeing what this whole thing is all about, because it's pretty fascinating to have a book come out and then to think about what to do to help get the message out there.
Well, this is geared to the 8 to 12-year-old market, and it's a Harry Potter thick book. And I was very, very excited that Scholastic, HarperCollins, Penguin Putnam all read the first 4 chapters and said, yes, we want to see the rest of this book. So it's I don't know, it's one of those things that I think was meant to happen, if I can say that. Maybe 14 years, it was somebody's got to want it after that. So I'm very proud of it, and I'm excited about the journey.
Where does your interest in hauntings come from?
Boy, isn't that a good question? I don't know. I spend the night in the most haunted venues in America. And research the archives, the museums. I've done the Myrtle's Plantation. I've got Limp Mansion coming up, and the Lizzie Borden House I'm excited about. So I always get the owner's permission, which with their acquiescence, it opens doors that you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
To talk to the staff, to look at their photos and their diaries. And I don't know. I fell in love with Nancy Drew in junior high, and that's about it.
Well, there's some great haunted stories from Old Town Fort Collins.
Yeah. In
really
fact,
good haunted
I'm
stories.
doing another book signing on October 29th for the Stanley Hotel in the Myrtles. I'm doing a 45-minute paranormal lecture. And at the end, the magic bus will be in the parking lot taking people to the ghost tour of Old Town Fort Collins.
The ghost tour of Old Town Fort Collins is awesome.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh,
is
it
it
is.
cool?
I mean, it's like a history tour, partially, and then it's frightening history. And it changes the way that you'll walk around Old Town, because when you realize what events happened where, there's a haunting on every block.
Ooh.
You know, so many of those buildings are so old, it just seems like an old building goes hand in hand. Something's going to happen that makes the building become haunted. And it's happened so many times with Fort Collins, like Happy Lucky's Tea House has got the jail cell in the back of it. And there was some sketchy stuff that happened there. The Armadillo is the site of probably the grisliest thing that ever happened in Fort Collins. And then there's some other areas. And then you learn little things like almost all the basements in Old Town are built with rocks from the quarry that was Horsetooth Reservoir, or that is Horsetooth Reservoir.
Right.
So it's a mixture of history and grisly history that is just absolutely fascinating. So I think you'll love it.
Well, the stone tape theory talks about what rocks have to do with it. For instance, the Stanley Hotel is built on all of these different sedimentary rock formations. I mean, it's built right into the mountain.
Yeah.
You can see it in the tunnel. Well, the quartz can actually feed back things that happen, feed back energy.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I'll have to go on the tour.
Did you find that the Stanley Hotel was very haunted? Did you
Yes.
experience anything?
Yeah, I stayed there for a week. I researched it, and lots of stuff, including Lord Dunraven blowing pipe tobacco in my face, and I had 8 people with me. We all gagged at the same time. It was like someone had taken a huge draw on a pipe and just blown it in your face, and just that fast it was gone. And a smell like that, it doesn't cut off like a faucet. It was very freaky.
Wow. So were you scared? Was there?
No, I've never felt anything menacing. I think if I run into something demonic, it'll change my mind. Limp Mansion, when I spent the night, something kicked the bed and sat on my feet. That one wigged me out a little bit.
Wow.
But I've never felt threatened. I feel sorry for them. It's like they're trying to communicate in any way they can, which is usually to make lights blink and mess with your camera. And
They might be kind of stuck.
yeah, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, stuck would be no good.
Stuck's not good.
Yeah. Poor ghosts.
I know. I'm too sentimental for
Yeah,
this
we have so much
business.
compassion for
I'm
you
going,
ghosts
come
out there.
sit by me. Let's talk about what happened.
Rebecca Pittman joining us. Her book is T.J. Finnel and The Well of Ghosts. It's out at Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble. October 25th is a big book signing and lots of other stuff. You have a website we can go to?
For the books, for the scary books, it's Rebecca F, as in Frank, Pittman, 2 T's, Haunts. .com.
Rebecca F. Pittman Hunts
.com.
.com.
And then troubleshootingmen.net is for the troubleshooting what in the world do they want about men, where you can ask 5 men any questions you want about dating, marriage. It's fun.
Excellent. Rebecca, thanks so much.
Paul, thank you for sharing your forum, and I'm excited about your book.
Thank you.
You bet.